You join us in the United Kingdom today, or Great Britain as it's alternatively known. Well, it's certainly a great day today as we welcome you to one of the crown jewels of British sports, a track of speed, history and drama. It's Silverstone. It's the British Grand Prix. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Russell, Max Verstappen, a Williams, Antonelli, Piastri, Gasly, and Carlos Sainz, Perez, Bottas, Liam Lawson, and Alonso, Bortoletto, Colapinto, Isaac Hadjar, and Ollie Behrman, Lindblad, Ocon, Stroll, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. I love being here at Silverstone. I know you do too, mainly because we get to sleep in our own houses for a week. But what do the drivers enjoy most about this track?
Well, Silverstone's such a challenging circuit, Crofty, more so for the car than the driver, because these high-speed corners at Silverstone really test this modern-day F1 machinery to its maximum. We don't get that many times throughout the calendar. I can only think of Suzuka and Spa, maybe Qatar as well, with that high-energy cornering that you get here at Silverstone. So the drivers love throwing the car around through corners like Copse, Maggots and Beckett's, for example, and it's really influential for your lap time as well.
Right, let's see if we can push for another points finish in this race. Good luck. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, that's not an ideal placement in your grid slot. You're going to need a good launch at the race start. Overtake mode active. Overtake active. You've got more power now from the hybrid system. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, so you've got overtake now, overtake enabled. Okay, mate, boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it. Gap to your teammate behind, 4.8 seconds. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. Tyre condition still looking good. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, mate, Verstappen behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. It's critical for our race. Box, box, we're coming in this lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 9.6 seconds. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Boost mode is available now. Carlos is in the pits. car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race. Keep on him, he might make a mistake. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry, get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. The Red Bull drivers just completed a pass for the lead. There's a new strategy available on the MFD. We think we have a slow puncher. Box now.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
A great team victory today, Crofty. That's the important bit here. On home soil, the drivers delivered, the team delivered as well, and to do that in front of their home support really means a lot to them.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
go.